evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lair of the Film Exorcist. Tonight, I will be taking a break from the Saw franchise to bring you my review of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Now, the story follows Sonic as he tries to defeat the evil Robotnik with help from a local sheriff on Earth. Let's move on to my opinion. Sonic the Hedgehog started out as a very controversial movie thanks to the original design used for Sonic, but thanks to the huge response from fans, he looks better than ever. And Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik doesn't look half bad either. The movie is loosely based on the well-known video game of the same name, and I feel it's about time Sonic got his time to shine on the big screen. Now, like every episode, I like to start out with the things I like about this movie, starting with the very sad beginning that explained how Sonic got to Earth, and we get a very funny scene involving a turtle and Sonic. And I love Jim Carrey as Robotnik. He lights up every scene with his loud humor like always, especially during the scene when he meets Sonic for the very first time, and he almost rivals Sonic as the best character of this movie. We also have the amazing team-up of Sonic and Tom, who is played by James Marsden, that one actor you always see in the Animal Partner movies, which is why this partnership works so well. Now, this movie also gives us the reason why Sonic collects those rings during the many games, and we also get a slow-motion fight scene in the movie that plays out almost like a video game, and it's really funny. I also really like Sonic as a character in this movie. He's as energetic and impatient as he usually is in the video games. I love how they made his speed look in this movie, and I was also very happy when I witnessed the big fight scene between Sonic and Eggman, which was super cool and looked almost like the scene in the very first video game. And I love the great post-credit scene, and thanks to this being a non-spoiler review, I am not allowed to say who makes an appearance. Now for the bad parts, starting with Tom's sister-in-law, who is really annoying. I mean, most of her scenes involve her yelling and complaining about Tom and trying to get his wife to divorce him, and it's really annoying. And I was kinda sad that we didn't get to see much of Robotnik's costume from the video game in this movie. But other than those two problems, I really enjoyed the story and the characters, and I can definitely say it's way better than the Super Mario movie by a huge margin, which is why I'm giving this movie a 9.5 out of 10, and I recommend it to anyone who is a Sonic fan like me, or if you're just into a great family movie. And I can't wait for the sequel. So before we end this episode, I would just like to shout out my brother, who I got to share this movie with since it's his birthday this Thursday. So happy birthday, Ryan. I hope you love the video. And with that, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will race back to you guys next week for the next episode of The Film Exorcist. Good night, guys.